This is an octopus beak, something you'd clearly feel if it bit you, and it comes with a venomous substance. It's also something that might end up in your perfume bottle after a whale digested it, but we'll get to that nasty fact later. First, let's answer the question of how it would feel to die from an octopus bite, as this is possible. When it happens, it's due to a venom that is 1,200 times more toxic to humans than cyanide. But remember, usually, octopuses have better things to do than to waste their energy on humans. And while all of the 300 octopus species we know of are venomous, most aren't a threat to your life even if they would bite you. But there is in fact one exception, one octopus whose bite is a death sentence. It's not much bigger than a golf ball, but its bite will kill you in under an hour. And the worst part? You're fully conscious of your body failing you the entire time until it's too late. Here's the craziest part. Until today, there is no antidote. We're talking about the bite and poison of the great blue-ringed octopus. Divers can encounter them as they inhabit shallow, warm coastal waters, tide pools, coral reefs, and seagrass beds throughout the Pacific and Indian Oceans, ranging from Japan to Australia. When threatened by you or by natural predators, they display glowing blue rings, signaling their readiness to attack. What might look fascinating to the human eye is something you should keep a healthy distance to at all times. So, how would it feel to die from its bite? Before it happens, you'd have to get stupidly close to it. If it bites, the beak pierces your hand. It's described as a sharp pain by victims, comparable to a bee sting. Despite being one of the most venomous animals on Earth, the bite may even go unnoticed at all by the victim, who may not realize they have been envenomated until serious symptoms, such as paralysis, begin to appear within 5 to 10 minutes. The dangerous substance is called tetrodotoxin. It's the same toxin found in pufferfish that you shouldn't eat to avoid consuming the poison. Immediately after the octopus bit you, numbness spreads, comparable to the numbness that occurs locally when you receive a local anesthetic at the dentist. You might have the impulse to scream, but you can't because you're underwater. The bite is followed by intense pain under your skin, a burning sensation as if you had burned your skin on a hot stovetop. Due to the high toxin levels, the greater blue-ringed octopus is regarded as one of the most venomous marine animals. Within 10 minutes, your body turns against you and you feel the full effect of the fast-acting toxin. Produced by symbiotic bacteria in the salivary glands, it is 1,200 times more toxic to humans than cyanide, causing paralysis and respiratory failure quickly. Your muscles feel heavy and immobile. But technically, you still have to swim. Hopefully, you're close to the shore or can stand in the water. Otherwise, you'd just drown. Although you desperately want to move out of panic, you can't. While your breathing becomes shallower, time passes quickly. Nausea overcomes you, and your vision becomes blurred because your eye muscles progressively stop functioning too. Your heart beats slower as its muscles are paralyzed more and more. Without immediate medical help at the coast, you're dead within 30 minutes to an hour. And even with medical help, you're in a race against time. Because here's the terrifying part. Until today, there is no antidote. The only treatment? Doctors manually pump air into your lungs for hours until the venom wears off. That is only if you're lucky in overall health and your body can actually process the toxin instead of displaying an allergic reaction to it. That's how the blue-ringed octopus would kill you. It sounds horrifying, but compared to being a crab, it's actually pretty clean and neat. Because with their prey, all octopuses use another tool apart from beak and venom to violently reach your flesh. Let's briefly look at what it would feel like for any other animal to be killed by an octopus before we reveal the nasty cosmetic fact you for sure didn't know of until now. If you were a crab, a death by octopus sentence would be very unpleasant. First, the beak would crack your shell while a preceding venomous bite with the toxin cephalotoxin paralyzes you. And here, the alien-like tool comes into play. To get through your armor, an octopus will use a special tongue, called a radula. It will literally drill a hole into your body and access your flesh. Rough like a cheese grater that is covered in lots of little rough barbs, it scrapes down big chunks of meat into smaller bits that are easier to swallow. To demonstrate how deadly the beak in full size actually is, look at how even massive mammals can be affected by its power. Desperate bites in fight scenarios can look as impactful as this one scattered across a whale's body. If you know about the beak's bite force, pictures like this are not surprising at all because it bites with an estimated pressure of approximately 200 pounds per square inch, comparable to 13 bar. For comparison, a typical car tire has a pressure of about 2.0 to 2.5 bars. 13 bar is used for industrial compressed air systems or high-pressure cleaning equipment. The beak usually remains retracted when not in use, behaving similarly to a cat's claws. Now, let's get to the cosmetic use of the beak. And yes, it has to do with whales. Picture this. Large octopuses and large squids do experience extreme battles when being hunted by whales. They have been found with scars covering their entire heads. Some whales carry hundreds of circular scars, evidence of battles in the deep sea we'll never witness. When a whale wins the fight against an octopus and swallows its prey, the beak is covered with a fatty substance in order to not hurt the whale's intestines. Otherwise, the whale would bleed to death. During the digestion process, the coverage around the octopus beak builds up. Unable to digest the material the beak is made of, the whale excretes it. Most of the time, the beaks sink into the depths of the ocean. But sometimes, they are washed ashore. And here's the disturbing part. These excreted beaks are highly appreciated by humans. The perfume industry goes crazy over what might seem like fishy-smelling feces. Instead, it's regarded as one of the rarest substances used in perfume production. This substance, called ambergris, is one of the most expensive ingredients in luxury perfumes. Since octopuses are marine creatures, some notes could have a slightly salty or umami-like character. Keep in mind, octopuses are as intelligent as dogs and can biochemically analyze, aka taste whatever touches their skin. If that's you, they know you're not prey. You taste very weird to them. There are many videos online of people befriending octopuses as they generally have no interest in biting a human. They like to interact on a friendly level. Also, they remember faces, develop affection, but can also hold grudges, which has been proved in laboratory conditions. So, be nice to them.